Iron Lords podcast. All right, and we are live, lordsofgaming.net Iron Lord podcast with Shadow of the Road. Who are these two fine gentlemen in the realm today?
Sorry, I didn't hear the question.
I said, who is this fine gentleman? Who are you, sir? What do you do, sir?
We are Another Angle Games, a small independent studio from Warsaw, Poland.
Poland in the house. Seen a lot of good Polish games here.
Yeah. And we are presenting the Shadow of the Road. It's our first project, first ever. We are bringing it to PAX to see what kind of feedback can we take from you guys and show it.
Okay, cool. And what is your role specifically with the game?
To be honest, I'm the founder of the studio.
We have royalty here.
Yes,
royalty. And who was this fine gentleman I was talking to earlier, dealing with Shadow of the Road? What's your role in the game, sir? And your name?
Well, I'm a 3D artist and level designer, so if you like what you see, it's me.
Okay. And your name, sir, so the people know. The people need to know.
Christian Mrazowski is my name. So
no doubt.
I'm his partner and a friend.
Awesome. So let's get into Shadow of the Road quickly, just a brief synopsis of people who don't know the game. Because I know why I was drawn to the game. I saw XCOM like turn-based. My name's Lord Cognito, so I like ninjas in feudal Japan. So I saw that. And then I saw robots. So let's break down this whole concept.
Have you seen Magic? Because we got this
Magic
as
too?
well. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about it. Give us the whole premise of Shadow of the Road.
Shadow of the Road is the turn-based tactical game which mix RPG's elements, and it happens in Feudal Japan, which is currently at the Civil War because
we are mixing their history. Actually, in the 19th century, USA went to Japan trying to conquer it.
Okay.
In our history, it's Great Britain, and the Emperor is fighting with Shogunate. And the Emperor is interested in Western society and machines.
Okay.
He's trying to take over control in Japan, but
we have some resistance.
yes, but Shogunate and samurais don't want to lose their privileges.
Right.
But they lose with machines like that.
Yes, you're gonna lose with that.
They don't have a chance.
Okay.
And our main character loses a great battle. He loses his master, and he's Ronin. You know?
Yes, I know Ronin. Oh yeah, we talking now. We talking samurai talk. Continue.
So he's out of control. He's trying to get his honor back, his privileges back, and he's really desperate.
Okay.
And he is given a mission to get a mysterious boy who could turn the cause of war.
And this mysterious boy, I'm assuming, has some key factor or element to help him try to change the tide of said war. Not to spoil or anything like that.
He plays a very important role in this whole conflict.
And to spoil a little bit more, here is when magic comes in.
Yeah, it's the gate to the other side of the Japan, and he also plays a big political role.
This is awesome. This is awesome. All right,
important.
I'm so excited. We got to get to this game. We got to get to this. So let's get right into it. I am very hyped. I'm loving what I'm hearing.
Okay, so this is our hardest skirmish actually. I'm not sure if I'm gonna win. This is our main character.
This is our main. Oh my! Look at the detail on the close-ups. Wow.
This is the boy who I was talking about.
Oh, that's the boy, right?
He's a supporting character. He heals. He's meditating to support the other team members. And here's his mother. Because
awesome.
We need some magic as well in our game. So she's a witch.
Gotcha. Now first,
that's why he's a magical boy.
That's why he's a magical. She's a witch because he has some little qualities from her. Now first of all, the engine looks phenomenal. What engine are you guys using? Is this Unreal? Is this?
It is Unity.
Unity. All right. Yeah, this looks fantastic.
It's a top-notch HDRP, high-definition render pipeline that we are using it. And we are pretty happy with the results that we are able to make.
Okay. And what I'm also noticing, as far as I'm seeing like 5 characters per party, right?
Yes, it's about 5 characters per party.
With the support character. The boy.
Everyone in our team plays an important role in terms of the story. No one is expendable in our team. And the funny part is that we can possess and take over the control of the enemies.
Really?
When the correct skills are used, we can take over every enemy from the other side and use it to bring some distraction.
Okay. Now, the main character, let's talk about just basic gameplay from the main character, the abilities, moving around the map. Is it completely turn-based like in XCOM? Give us the basic gameplay and maybe what would be different from a person who coming from the XCOM universe.
We are showing only the combat system demo right here, but the core game loop consists of the exploration mode, which is in real time. You can explore different parts of Japan and maybe even the magical side of it. And when it comes to the battle, we are switching to the turn-based combat.
Gotcha.
There will be some sneaking around and stealth mode, like in, for example, Mutant Year Zero, when you can approach them. Approach the
robots have arrived.
Yeah.
I got distracted.
Fireworks, yeah.
Tell us what's going on right now. Like robots are arrived. I'm seeing ninjas going on.
Yeah.
Are you taking control? What's going on?
Right now we are fighting with the joint forces of ninjas, allied with the East Nippon Company, a British conglomerate which brings high-tech equipment to the Japan and to aid the emperor in the civil war.
They're losing now, so the AI is trying to evade. They're going into defensive
They're going to
mode.
defensive because that's why they're laying the caltrops out. They're trying to survive. Okay.
When the enemies are wounded, their play style will adjust to the situation. So there will be some wall of fires from the flamethrower ninja. There's spikes on the ground.
Nice. So our job right now, when they're in this kind of defensive mode, how do we? What are some good strategies?
It's more like a chasing situation.
Gotcha.
But our main character, it's based on a Toshiro Mifune character, a real one, which can attack many targets at once in a sequence. So the distance will not play that important role.
Wasn't playing. Okay, won't play a role. Now, what about lose state? We all know the boy is very critical to the story. So, do we have to protect him as a support character at all times? If he dies, does the game turn in? Like, what's his role with that?
In the final release, this will be the case. We have to protect the boy and the Satoru. There are 2 main characters that cannot die. Other characters can fall on the battlefield, and Toshiro will bring them back. So
nice.
Our team is, as I mentioned before, really important from terms of the story. So we cannot afford permadeath or something.
We will be trying to enforce connection in storyline in our gameplay as well.
Nice.
So if you're trying, if the story is about protecting the boy, you have to protect the boy.
Right. So basically, it could change. Like mission types could change your role as far as either protecting the boy.
And making combos might influence the relationships between each character, and maybe enforce some of the skills that they can use with each other.
Nice.
Like teleports or supportive skills.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Something worth to mention that our game is story driven.
Nice.
The decisions that player will have to make will impact the relation between characters. There will form an alliance or stronger bond between some of them that will affect how they connect on the battlefield.
Oh, awesome.
Okay. And our boy have a very specific skill.
Okay. Let's see what the boy can do.
Okay. This might actually bug the game if I
It's pre-alpha, y'all. We're in pre-alpha. We okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We're gonna try it. If the boy does too much, we understand.
He can connect to the yokai dimension and bring a yokai instead of one of our characters.
Woo! Wow.
And now we are getting advantage of all the technology.
So this is how we can combat the technology now. Wow. This is fire. I am feeling this.
She's Yorogumo, half woman, half spider, that can possess and take over the control from the enemies that I mentioned before.
This is awesome. The art style is very, very, very attractive. Loving everything about the art style right now. Very impressive.
Here.
So he's doing his thing. We still got a couple of enemies left on the field.
Yeah, he can throw his shuriken.
Got you. Now, let me ask you a question. Between stages, I know you said it's very story driven, right?
Yes.
Okay, so between stages, are they like cinematics? How does the choice? You said you have to pick choices.
We have different kinds of interaction and choices that the player will have to make. Lots of cinematics, cutscenes, but also dialogues in the meantime of exploration mode.
Nice.
There will be some moments that we have to decide what to do next in terms of real-time gameplay.
Awesome, awesome. And how far are we in development now? How far have you guys been working on it?
We are very far from release.
Oh, we're close.
That's close. We are planning to release in 2022.
Nice. So 2022.
2022. It is at least 2 more years to develop and to produce the content. We will try to.
Fair enough. And right now, obviously PC, but I mean, I would love this on console.
We do also.
I would really love this on console. Again, I think this genre, turn-based and RTS, one of my absolute favorites. And notoriously, it's always been kind of restrictive to PC. But people have shown that they really gravitate towards it when it does come. So it would be awesome if you guys could get this. The Xbox Series X is coming down the road in 2022. You know what I'm saying? The PlayStation 5. Any ideas, any thoughts about that?
For now, we are focusing on the PC version, but we like to take one step at a time.
Absolutely.
So PC first and the console next. But we are considering the PC and the Xbox version, as well as Nintendo Switch maybe.
Did you say Nintendo Switch? Did he say Nintendo Switch? A lot of people didn't feel Nintendo Switch would be able to do anything, but with the Unity engine, is it possible to down convert?
Yes, it is possible. Unity provides us tools for conversion and multi-platform targeting.
Nice.
Our pipeline will need some adjustment, but it is more than possible.
So scalability is not as big as an issue as some may think when it comes to a game like this with Unity.
It's not for us to think.
Well, see, Poland got it down, y'all. See, for him, it's not. it's not a thing. I'm a Switch supporter, so I gotta give some love to the Switch. Fix your face, Peter. You see me, dude. This is awesome. We're very excited. We're gonna follow you guys' journey. Shadow of the Road. Definitely on my bucket list of something I'm very interested. You guys
add the wish list. You can add the wish list.
We can add it to the wish list on Steam.
Yes, awesome. It is.
It's actually really important for us at this moment of development because we estimate our value, and if we want to develop exploring mode, more storyline, more cinematics.
All that helps. So you heard it here first. Steam wishlist this, guys. It helps. It helps the developers, helps them get it out, get more things accomplished. We want to see more games like this come to console and finish on PC. Absolute pleasure to have you guys in the realm. This is fantastic. We're going to be charting your journey. Shadow of the Road, Lord Cognito, Iron Lord Podcast, lordsofgaming.net. You heard it here first.